Hey, good morning, fellas. How's it going?
What's up, y'all? Oh, for the survey, you put the addresses in there, right?
Oh, I did finish the survey. I'm gonna send it out Monday. I'm gonna share it with you before.
Okay.
Yeah. What's going on, Big Gabe? How you living today, Gabe?
I'm good.
You good? All right, all right. Tola Shay, what's up, man?
Ethan, what's up, dog?
Hello, I'm good.
Yeah, Tola Shay, fix that camera, man. We see your eyes. Nothing but your eyes again, man. There you go. Sit up. There you all right. There we go. Now we see my brother. There we go. Ethan, what's happening, man?
He said you can't catch COVID through the computer. That was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Chris, how you doing this morning, man? I couldn't hear you. Say it one more time, Chris.
Good.
You doing good? All right, all right. Let's go. Remember, you guys gonna be presenting today. Make sure you turn your volume up on your devices, so we can hear those master student voices. Malachi, how you living this morning, Malachi? Getting just about everybody in here. We got a couple more people coming in. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get we got everybody in here. First, we're going to have our music for the day to get everybody hyped going, and then after that, we're gonna have a special presentation by my man Gabe. He's gonna share some things with us. All right. So look, you guys. Every time we play the music, it's always been Mr. Lakey getting our groove on to the music, man. Y'all sitting there like church mouses. I'm like, look, y'all black, man.
Yeah.
Black out. So exactly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So most I heard from Malachi in the last 2 weeks.
And I think that was on accident.
Exactly. I know he had a voice. So when we play the song today, all right, I need everybody's hands at least waving one time, all right? Because we got to see, we know you smart, but we can see, make sure y'all got the rhythm too, all right? You can't be black and smart without rhythm, man. That's like an oxymoron. All right. It's all good, it's all good. Daryl, welcome back, Daryl. All right. So don't forget, I need cameras on. I need y'all waving to the music, all right? Because what I'm about to play for y'all is a classic, all right?
See if they ready for it.
I know. Hey, because none of y'all will be listening to rap music at all if it wasn't for the song, all right? So y'all gonna have to come with it. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, come on. Come on. I don't know about that one.
They don't know. Hey, get your mama, get your daddy, get your grandmama, get them in the room right now.
Go get them.
It's going down.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, just for the whole
get some of that good Sugar Hill in there.
Here we go. Come on, give me the hands, y'all. Come on, everybody. Hey, thank you, Ethan. Come on, Zach, where you at? Go ahead, bring it out. Chris, you better put your hands up, man, before I call your mama. Hey, go.
I said a hip hop, the hip to the hip hop. You don't stop the rocker to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
called Rapper's Delight?
Come on.
Man, that is the first rap song that was ever played on the first rap song.
First one.
Man, I was listening to rock and roll and the Beach Boys. Man, when they played Rapper's Delight, hey, Greg, did it change our lives or what?
It changed, but it was crazy the heat that it had because a lot of rappers knew those guys and got upset at how commercialized that song was when they brought it and came out. So like a lot of rappers that got upset about that, like being the first song to kind of define the genre, you know what I mean? So, but that's the first one. It's the first one that got noticed. First one that got, you know, some backing behind it and got some airplay. But that's it. Everything y'all hear right now is a lot of that's due to that song.
To this song right here. So remember, tell your parents when your parents say, "What did you learn in Black Boys Do Math?" We learned about Rapper's Delight.
Right.
They taught us about Rapper's Delight.
Nothing else. No master student, no black health, no black wealth, just Rapper's Delight. That's it.
Rapper's Delight. All right. So now we got a special treat for everybody. We have my man Gabe, the master student, is going to share some of his art with us. So Gabe, go ahead. You can even share your screen if you want to, Gabe, and show us your art and tell us all about it, man.
So, I like to draw, like certain characters, and some of them I draw from memory. These were from memory.
Okay, make it closer to the screen. Oh man, those are nice, man.
Okay,
and now here we go. So that everybody can see Gabe's art. Here's what we're gonna do, Gabe. If you put your mouse over Gabe in the upper right-hand corner, there's gonna be 3 dots. Press those dots, and 1, 2, 3 down, it says pin, P-I-N. If you hit pin, it'll show you Gabe, his screen really big so you can see his art, all right? So everybody pin Gabe, and then Gabe, I want you to show us your art one more time. Go ahead, Gabe.
That's cool. I've never done that before.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, explain. Who are these characters, Gabe?
So let's see. This is Tank Man.
Mm-hmm.
This is Pico, and then this is his name is Boyfriend. He doesn't have like an actual name.
Nice. Okay. Cool. What else you got for us?
Oh, hold on. Here's one.
Oh wow.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's really cool.
Are those the same characters or different characters, Gabe?
So is Pico still right there? But
okay, gotcha. Okay.
Some of them are different. Kind of see because I have like a bunch of drawing sketches. So I'm just trying to see. Oh, here's
Oh, I like that. What's the name of that character, Gabe?
his name's Bunzo Bunny. Something.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's cool. That's what is that? What is it, like Happy Fun Time or fun? What is that?
Happy Fun Time.
I don't know. What's the show?
Adventure Time.
Okay, my bad. I knew it was something with a time, man. I'm sorry. My fault.
Okay, this one.
I haven't seen him though. Is that off a game
that's
too?
Cool.
Is that a game or you just drew it?
Oh, this is like an actual character.
Oh, from what? Like what game is that? Or show?
It's not a show. It's a game.
Oh, Hayden said Garcello. Is that right?
Yeah.
I see you hating.
So what game is that?
It's called Friday Night Funkin'.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my son's played it. I've seen it here and there.
Yeah, Trevon said that FNF. I see you, Trevon. You know what?
Yeah, I saw it earlier. I didn't know what it was. I know if I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to play it out and see if he was cussing or something. I know what he was doing. So let me just wait and see if it evolves. I was like, F and F. Hold on, what's that?
We old, man. We old.
Yeah. Like, let me wait. Let me not assume right now. You're some good kids. I don't see anybody on here just cussing on Zoom. So
Exactly. What else you got for us, Gabe?
Trying to see. Oh, this one is good.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
So are you with the? You said you're in it like an animation class. Are you trying to like animate some of the drawings that you have, or you learn how to do different types of animation for other things that you're creating?
I've learned how to animate like a lot of things, and sometimes I don't even need to like have a class or a tutorial to do it. It's just like I just need sometimes I just learn on my own.
That's great. That's great.
Don't worry about it, Christian. I'll give you what you need. Don't worry about that. We're gonna try to take care of some stuff earlier today.
Mm-hmm. Let me see that one too. Oh yeah.
So now the mentors are coming at 9:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now do you think it's beneficial if we try to have the gentleman? I know we've said breakout rooms a lot. Sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's not. But some of them definitely need some help trying to get some of that black health, black wealth, that at least a little bit completed on those individual days, because some of them don't have a lot of things. So it's going to be hard to kind of prepare if they don't have it. So
yeah.
I know Christian, his tabs got deleted. So he needs some help trying to get those things done.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll put this into the chat. Actually, this is going to be both things that we're going to. I'm not going to do both. I'm going to just do one at a time. Let's make it easy.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Gabe.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. I'm digging that. That's the one thing I struggle with my entire life was art. I can make math projects and I can do some equations, but drawing I struggle. So anybody that can draw, I dig it.
Me too. I cannot draw to save my life.
All right, you guys. Today, we just kind of prepping for some presentations, and then we're going to be out of here, you guys. We're going to be done. This has been a hell of a time. This has been a really awesome 2 weeks, man. So definitely want to see how you guys just pull some stuff together and just kind of working on taking different pieces of information and just compiling it into a nice, like, concise, small presentation, which you're going to be doing a lot throughout school. So it's kind of just some good practice in a space where you're going to have some men, me and Mr. James and other mentors are going to be by your side helping you out. So this is just a really good space. If some of you struggle with presenting or bringing together information, it's a good space for all of this. So when you click on that, let me know if you see, I'll share my screen really quick, because this is going to be a breakout room thing, because this is information that you guys really got to help each other on. It's only so much me and Mr. James can do with this one. So I'm going to share screen. We're going to pull this out. We looked at this every day. So if you see this on your screen, make sure you give me that good thumbs up or that emoji, so I know that you have this. I think some of you tell me you do, but then you don't. So let me know. So Trayvon, Christian, Daryl, if you can give me an emoji or something. Hayden, that way I know you actually have this.
Trayvon, you see it? Trayvon, give us a thumbs up if you see it. Okay, great.
So I'll put it into the chat. Click on it. Oh yeah, Christian, you don't have it. Let me do this for you real quick. I'm gonna copy it. So then now, since we're going to be on here today, and there's not gonna be an opportunity for it to be deleted, open this up. Right, yeah, I looked at a lot of you guys' document yesterday. That's why I kind of had some of you stay after until day 4 was done, just to make sure you actually had it. So now, Christian, go ahead and click on that. Everyone else, you should have one. If you don't, click on it. When you click on that in the chat, everything's going to be blank, because it's a brand new copy. So hopefully, I think Christian's the only one right now I can think of that has to have a new copy. The rest of you hopefully should have your previous one. So we're going to breakout room, right? And this is where we say it. I hope we can really use today. A lot of you need that help. So if you know you don't have all 8 days completed, you need to have a conversation with someone verbally or through a chat to help you kind of go through week 1 of health and just look at some things, talk about some stuff they might have remembered, then look at this week through black wealth. Like you kind of want to have 8 days done, because the last piece we're going to do will make it really, really easy. If you have this done, it'll make it really easy. So we're going to a breakout room. Have your screens on. If you can share your screen, for certain days, it would just help everybody else out. Like right now, you're trying to have everyone have success. You want everyone to have a level of success today. So you keep it to yourself. It doesn't really help your other black young men in this group. So this is a day where like, I need you guys to really look out for each other today. Yes. So any other questions on this, let me know. Like I want to know before you guys go out to like probably be about 7-8 minutes in a room of just trying to get your 8 days completed, add some more stuff for page numbers, add some more themes. Some of the written notes are some things you remember from Mr. James in the morning, the master student, the live sheet steal, all that good stuff. Everything you could think of, go back on your notes and put some stuff in here. So in the chat, any questions you have on what this first assignment is going to be of today. So if you understand the routine right now, what we're going to do, put yes into the chat. Yeah, any questions on anything, direct message me or Mr. James. Yeah.
Thanks, Nick. Good job, Nick. Master student, Daryl. Okay, great. You understand.
Even if you're done, though, you can help somebody else out.
Yes, great job, fellas.
All right, so if you are done, this isn't one of those where I'm done, I'm gonna sit on my phone or watch YouTube. Like that's not what today is right now. If you are done, awesome. Have somebody else share their screen or you share your screen so maybe some other folks can get some information from you because you might be ahead of the game. Like this is where we want to look out for each other. So if you know you haven't been doing it, let's not take a seat back. You don't want to be in front of these mentors and all of us and like feel kind of embarrassed. We don't want to need that for anyone today. So
yeah.
All right, breakout room.
Also, fellas, yeah, real quick. If someone's completing, you share your screen like Mr. Lakey said. If you don't have information, you have to ask. Say, hey man, I don't remember what happened day 3, week 1. Can you help me with that? So if you don't have something, ask your fellow master students what you need, and they'll be able to help you out.
All right, we're just gonna do two big rooms where it's gonna be a good amount of you in each room, so it can hopefully offset those that may have a good amount of it to those that don't. If you just can't find the help you need, come back, we'll figure it out in the main room. But right now, about 8 minutes, you wanna have all 8 days with some detail done. It'll make everything easier. 8 minutes. Come on, where's my timer? Okay. All right, Hayden, Daryl, Terry, let me know if you guys need something. Hey man, make sure you're trying to help somebody out there, Hayden. Don't get on your phone doing something else. Okay, I was gonna give you guys time for that, but if you want to, get ahead, cool. I mean, whatever you got to do.
So do you have the, when they type into the document, does it show up in the Google Classroom?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I want to make sure.
Yeah, that's how I was able to check yesterday and see
okay.
how many kids actually got day 4 done, because I could see everything.
Okay, gotcha. All right, perfect. You use Google Classroom in your regular class? You do?
Yeah. I had when I was at the high school, I made my own blog, my own website that I had everything laid out. Calendar. I liked the links to everything. I liked it that way, the way I laid it out. But for the school, they want to be able to tap in and have access and check and see. It's just, I don't know. I'm reading this book and I'm really shifting my mindset this year, which is sad to say in my 18th year now, but like really having to be in this space of wanting to and looking to learn in every experience that I have, because I've just been struggling with this stuff is laid out. The assignment's on point, activities on point, kids are here, and you still are trying to find something negative that I need to change. And I'm like, when I have the coaches come in, admin come in, and I'm like, as we're conversing, you really don't have anything that I should add, but you feel in your job description that you want to critique something that I'm doing. Like the critique you just said had no merit. You know it. I can look at your face and tell it's not based on anything. But because your job as an instructional coach, you're to just, to me, come in with a deficit mindset. Like you're always looking to change something, and that's it's been really bothering me the last 5 years, man. Like, and I have to get into. You can even tell now my energy. Like even when I explain it, it bothers me.
It bothers you, yeah.
If you're doing something and you notice something that's like dynamic that I can change to really offset the culture in my classroom, hell yeah, I want that. I need that.
Right.
But if it's like some of these small, slight things, like why isn't that kid participating? That kid's been failing since August and hasn't done anything in any class in 5 months. So you gonna come into my classroom with my whole lesson and focus on the one kid not participating when we told you for months this kid's an issue in all 4 classes? You know what I mean? Stuff like that where I'm like, let's look at the bigger picture. If you're going to focus on this, let's look at the bigger picture of things that are going on before you try to tell me in my classroom that you're visiting for 10 minutes. That I need to, so it's like with that one there, that's that Google Classroom thing where now they're going to log into Google Classroom and check and see what you're doing in your classroom. And it's just, I mean, you hired me as a veteran because you trust what I do. So at a certain point, just trust what I do, so, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that's like me and your conversation. I hope is the last of my angst in that.
Yes.
I'm hoping that when
now go ahead.
I'm sorry.
They ever give you positive feedback on the things that are working in your class?
Yeah. No, definitely. The positive is there. I just it just bothers me that you're searching for the critique. Like it's not there. Like you're searching for a critique. And I was talking to my coach last year. She's like, and at the end of it, she's like, Greg, look, I mean, like you are one of our expert, veteran master teachers at the school. She's like, look, because of my job titles, like I have to find something to critique. I'm like, and to me, I'm like, that's bullshit. I don't like that. Right. Like just because you're a job title, you have to find something to critique. Like that doesn't. With everyone talking about how tough virtual learning has been and this pandemic, everyone needs a win. Like sometimes you need a win. Yes. Like as an educator, you don't have to have a critique to me every single time you see my class. Especially if there isn't one that's really needed. Like, let me get a win. You know what I mean? Like, hey, also the lesson was great, did an awesome job. See you next time. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, and that's actually good coaching.
Nothing wrong. I've never had that. There's always a critique.
Man. Yeah, I've never coached that way, man. I never coached
it's annoying. It's annoying. It's the org, like our organization, like it's all about teachers can always improve. That's pretty much like the mantra of the school. Teachers can always improve. Everyone else, depending upon who you are, like there isn't really a chain of command to see how a principal is improving or instructional coach, because we're the lowest on the totem pole when as respect to students. Everyone else is, like the more contact you have with kids, the more you have to increase your craft. Right. Which, and I can see it at some point.
Now, what district are you in again? What district?
I'm in a school, environmental charter. Where I'm at now, they're in Gardena. It's like they're a charter, but they're kind of also following LAUSD's protocol, but then kind of, it's a charter, you know what I mean? So it's like
a charter. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
How many schools are in that charter network?
They have now, they have one high school. They just opened up the second high school this past year. They have 2 middle schools.
2 middle schools. Okay, gotcha.
So I was at the fledgling high school for 12 years. That was the only school they had. Then they opened up the 2 middle schools. And then I moved down to just the middle. Well, I moved down, but I moved to the other middle school. And then they opened up the other high school. That's crazy because the principal, we had our 8th grade culmination at the new high school last year. And then the principal, so my current principal is like maybe 20 feet away from me. The principal at this new high school walked over and she was like, hey, you want to come over here with me? So it's like, she's plucking me. And that just kind of shows like the org a little bit, right? I was at the other high school for 12 years. People know me, did my thing, did well, media coverage and publications, whatever.
Yes.
I'm at this middle school and she just walked over right during the 8th grade culmination, like, hey, look, let's talk. Because if you want to come over here, I'll bring you over here. I'm like, I said, but that's going to be interesting with Dave. My current principal was like, I'm not worried about Dave. I want talent. I'm not worried about Dave. It's like, I appreciate it. Like, pop the collar. I appreciate that. Like you're trying to take me right in the same org, right from the guy that's standing right over there. You're not worried about it. Like,
hey, talent, man. It's hard to find it in the teaching field, especially in math.
Yeah. No, as I know. That's why I'm like, I really kind of leverage a whole bunch. I got my vision board with some lofty ass goals. Like I gotta do some different things this year.
Oh man. So do you have one or two goals that you want to accomplish this year in your math class?
I know one of them, I really want students to connect to the mathematics, not just connect to me. Because who I am as a person, you know, we can see here just through virtual, man. Like, you know, I'll connect,
Yes.
I'll try to bond, I'll make sure the kids really have a safe space with me. I'll support them, I'm here. Kids will definitely roll with me. And that's usually how it is as a math teacher. Like they'll connect with
Yes.
you first. And if they respect you, then they'll listen to the math. And
Yep.
I understand that, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to find a way to really dive in and create some other types of activities and projects, like the one I had about like the GPA FICO. Kids dug
Yes.
the math on that. Like, yes, you know me, but the math just connected in so many ways of really, oh shit, this GPA really matters. Like, I want stuff like that, but I have to create that. That's the part that's tiring. Like, we use Open Up, like the same company that Chris works for, Chris Childs.
Yes,
We use
yes.
that curriculum. I can't stand it. I don't
Yeah.
like it at all. Everything is like, you're in this bubble and you already know math. Like you've already have a connection to it. So you can just do these random decontextualized problems that have no connection. That's all the curriculum is. There's nothing contextualized, nothing that speaks to our community. It's just math for math's sake.
For math's sake.
That's not what our, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
what I want means I have to do more creation, which I'm like, I'm tired, man. I've been creating my entire
you know
career.
My suggestion is, man, you are a very creative, dynamic brother, but you're like Drake. You had 5 platinum albums, and you're like, I don't run out of content. So you got to get some ghostwriters. You got to go find stuff that already exists. Find it that exists and tweak it, but don't you spending too much of your time, Greg, trying to create.
See, but the stuff that I like to do for these kids to bring it home and make it personable, it's not out there. There isn't a project on GPA, FICO score, and high school jobs. I made that. There's nothing on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the stuff that when I talk with my students that means something to them, I'll create a project based upon what they're saying that they actually like and that they want to learn. There isn't. Believe me, I've been looking for stuff that I know that kids really dig, and sometimes like me having to tweak is a lot of tweaking. So it's like, damn it, man. So you're right. I need to find some other stuff that's there. It's just that I'm looking at these kids and it's hard to teach just to teach. Like I gotta make it personable, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you 100% on that. I think Terry got kicked out. He's right here trying to come back in.
Oh, the timer went off anyway. So
okay.
All right. So then now what we can do, where's the breakout rooms? And now after the mentors start coming in here, man, but I'm gonna throw the second document out so they can start looking at that. Hopefully they can start writing a couple of things right now on their own. And then the mentors can kind of help them out with it. Oh yeah, Terry, we're gonna do something in a second, right? That piece was to set up the next piece where we're actually going to kind of fill in some blanks, some fill in the blank type things and make this presentation just a little bit easier. So as everybody's coming in, click on this right here. And this is going to be our template for these presentations. Like me and Mr. James want to kind of set this up where there's not a whole lot of ridiculous brain work. It's Friday, last day, but we do want to kind of help you guys just pull it all together a little bit. So click on that, and this is what you should see right here. I have a lot of stuff open. Let me see. Let me pull this over here. My bad, y'all. Here we go. So if you see this on your screen, just give me that thumbs up. You got it. You're okay. You got it. I put it into the chat. I put it in there one more time just in case someone didn't get it and was late to it or something. That happens. So this is the first question, right? I just put the question there. That's the question that you're answering. Right down here, I'm setting you up for your response. After your introduction, right? Hello, my name is, this is all of you have this document. You're just going to type your name in there, and I am from, boom, boom, type your name in there. Mr. James had to do that yesterday. So we've done that previously. I found that engaging in math discussions within the context of Black health, that's the first week, was relevant because of the following 2 detailed examples. So, right, that's why I had all of you do this one. Just go right back to the first week. Have all 4 days there. Just pick 2. Pick 2 days out of the 4. That's why I'm asking for all of them to be done. It makes it easier. You pick any 2 days you want. Whatever stuck out, you pick those 2 days. Example 1, boom, boom, write out what that is. You know, we talked about soul. Soul is this, this, and this. We talked about a master student, whatever it would be that stuck out with Black health, mental health, whatever it was. You have your documents, right? I'm gonna put this into the chat just so that you have it, because of course you haven't pulled it up in a while. This is Black health right here. And I'll put Black wealth in there. So I'm gonna put both of these into the chat. So you just have everything at your disposal. So if you want to go back and look at Black health again, that last one, that's Black health. Let me do this, my bad, y'all. Let me make this easier right here. There you go, that's Black health. Go ahead, click on that, and you'll have Black health from first week all in front of you. If you got to go back and look at it, check some things out, go ahead and do that. The second one, I found Black wealth relevant because the following 2 detailed examples. That's everything we just did the last 4 days. That stuff should be a little bit fresh. If it's not though, let me go ahead and go in here, pull out Black wealth, just in case you might have clicked off the tab. And then Christian, I can give you all these things separately. You can just hold on a second for me. You know, I got you. Where's the chat? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, here it is. This is Black wealth right here. So you'll have all the documents. They all should be open on separate tabs. You should have like 4 separate tabs open. There you go. That's Black wealth. 2 examples of that. 2 different detailed examples. We talked about simple interest and compound interest, and that means something because of boom, boom, boom. Like all that good stuff we talked about the last 4 days. Down here's the second question, right? We're talking about really that master student approach, right? Just being a master student, that mindset. Write at least 3 detailed sentences below stating how you view yourself as a master student and how that will affect your community. Just 3 sentences. Detailed sentence. That's all you're doing. Look back at Black health, give 2 examples of that and how that really kind of like tied in and made sense with what we were talking about in math, that all those linear regressions that we did with the data. Black wealth, what we talked about there, 2 examples of that. And then second page, talking about master student, 3 sentences on how you view yourself as a master student now. Because all of you, like Mr. James said, from last Monday to now, are definitely master students. Let's tie all that in there. You're going to go into breakout rooms with the mentors. And as you're pulling this up, they're going to ask you some questions on some things to kind of help you lay out a little bit more of your presentation. Then we'll all come back to the main room, present it to each other, and then we're done for the day, you guys, and that's it. So we'll go to breakout rooms. I'm sorry,
let me add one more part there. Thank you so much, Mr. Lakey. So fellas, remember we talked about this the other day, is asking the question why. To be a good mathematician, to be a critical thinker, you always got to ask why, right? So why are we making you do this activity? Because in life, the way you grow is you do something, then you have to reflect. You have to go back and think about, what did I do? Was I successful? Where could I have been better? What did I learn? What could I have done better? So we're practicing the art of reflection, thinking about what you've done over the last 2 weeks. How did it impact you? What exactly did you learn? And then you be able to communicate that out to your peers and others. So this is a very valuable skill Mr. Lakey is giving you that you're going to be using for the rest of your lives. So I just wanted to give you the why before we break out into the groups.
All right, hold on really quick.
Right. And then we want to also give the mentors, our fellow mathematicians, a chance to introduce themselves again. So we'll start off with Mr. Robinson, if you could unmute and introduce yourself again, my brother. Oh, I think
in the chat he said he couldn't hear anything.
Okay. How about Brother Anthony? Brother Anthony, can you unmute and share?
Okay. just because I just jumped in here, remind me what we're doing again. Am I reading from this or?
So now the students are going to be doing a presentation today about what they've done over the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
But we're going to put them in breakout rooms with you, so each of you can help a small group of kids prepare for their final presentation. But I just want you to introduce yourself, where you're from.
Okay. So yeah, just as a reminder, my name is Anthony Thames. I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama. So the South is where I'm from. Currently, I live on the South side of Chicago, and I am a doctoral student at the University of Illinois in Chicago, taking up mathematics education. So much like I'm just trying to be like many of these mentors that you see in front of you guys today. I want to be like them when I grow up. So I'm just trying to follow in their footsteps.
Yeah, Anthony, and these kids, they want to be like you. So it's a circle.
Oh no! Hey! Be better than me. Better than me.
All right.
I'm living off of my wife right now. Don't play. Do better, gentlemen. Do better.
Thank you, Anthony. All right, Chris Jett, if you can unmute and share.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Jett. I'm a math professor at the University of West Georgia. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and I look forward to working with you all again today.
Thank you. My man, Carl Oliver.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Carl. Assistant principal and a math teacher at a school in New York City called City Ed School. I grew up in Michigan. I wanted to follow the path of trying to use math to help people get better in their lives and to be able to reap all the benefits that come with that. So I'm excited to get to work with you guys today. And I tried to be here last week, but it just didn't work out.
All right, thank you so much, Carl. And now, everybody, the godfather of the mathematics on the line, my man, Dr. Lou. How you doing, man?
Yo, that's funny. Hey, hi everyone. How are you? This is Lou Matthews. I'm a director of math and science at Urban Teachers in partnership with Andrews American University and Johns Hopkins. And a pleasure to be here again to see you all and your wonderful work.
Okay, we're going to get right to it, gentlemen. Thank all of you for being here, talking to us, showing up. I just put into the chat right now the document that all the gentlemen are using. It's kind of like a little bit fill in the blank, kind of lead in. So we're asking all of you as mentors just to ask some of those why questions. They have all the documents they need in front of them. They have our Black Health from last week. They have our Black Wealth from this week. They have notes that they've taken from me and Mr. James. We're asking you as they go into the breakout rooms. Okay, I'll give you guys access in a second. To go ahead and have these 2 examples of last week from Black Health, that they just kind of have some detailed examples of how it was relevant, kind of what it meant to them. 2 examples this week of Black Wealth, how it was relevant, what it meant. And then the second page is we've talked about master student and them having 3 sentences on what a master student's what it means to them and how that's going to affect their community. And of course, as you go into breakout rooms, these gentlemen definitely should be able to talk and fill in and answer because they've been doing this for 2 weeks straight. All right, you guys, I'll give you guys access to the document. I'm open to breakout rooms and I'll give you guys access. Just message me if we don't get it right away. This will be about like 10 minutes. You think that's a good time, Mr. James?
I think they're gonna,
let me ask you guys. Let me ask the students. What do y'all think? Ethan, Alonzo, Chris, looking at this document right now on my screen. Do you think 10 minutes is a good enough time? 2 examples for Black Health, 2 Black Wealth, and then some sentences for Master Student. What time do you guys think you need for that? Let me ask you guys that. Put into the chat. What do you think? 10, 12, 8, 7? Give me a number. Put it into the chat. You got to fill it out. What do you think you need?
Okay, I see 15. I see 12.
Okay, 10. So I'll break it in the middle. I'll do 11. We'll do 11 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, let's do 15. That way they'll get a little time to talk to the mentors.
Okay.
In addition to yeah.
All right, and then mentors, if you don't get the document, just hit me one more time again. I'm gonna start putting rooms and doing all that right now. So here we go. Okay, you don't have access.
I say, Brother Gregory, I still don't have access.
Okay, was hoping that. Now, if you view it, I think you can. All right, now let me know. Do you have access now?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me check again. Yeah, I can make a. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, make the copy, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Ishmael, if you make copy, perfect. Awesome.
Okay, do I do the same thing?
Oh, Christian, you got it, right? You make a copy of it?
Let me see. Yeah, let me try.
Okay. Awesome, Christian. Got you. Terry, you good? All right. You guys got your rooms? Terry, what you need, my man? Talk to me. Okay, he doesn't. Ishmael, you okay? Need anything? You're on mute.
Are you sending me to a room or I gotta find it?
No, you were already, you weren't there? Ah, no, you weren't. Got you. Hold on. I should have I need to break it up where everybody had their own room, because that's right, because Carl wasn't here last week. All right, 2 of you in a row. We'll make it work. We're good.
All right.
See, now I'm like, I really wonder if I should have redone the rooms really quick so that every mentor has their own room. I forgot Carl Oliver wasn't here last week. So we got
gotcha.
Have 5 mentors, right? We got Anthony, Jet, Carl Oliver, Lou, and Ishmael.
5, yeah.
Right. Okay. Whatever.
They're good. They'll be fine. Yeah, my man.
All right, let me start writing some names on there.
Yeah.
So now, based on, I'm gonna write the gentlemen's names down. If you look at the breakout rooms, now, do you feel, because I don't really know them all that well. I know Lou, and that's about it in terms of on a personal level. I don't really know the other ones. So
me neither. I was going to ask you about them.
So I was kind of hoping to, lay out like personalities with the kids too. So we got Chris, we have Lou, we have Ishmael,
Chris
Paul Oliver. And then that's 4. Who's the other one? Anthony. I think the first time I've ever even seen Anthony was last Friday. I've ever seen him.
Thank you.
All right. So with Lou, I know definitely I'm gonna put Essie in because his people asked for him directly. So Essie in, I'm gonna put Aiden.
Yep.
And then who else are we thinking we want with different people? Like I want to try to mix up the personalities well.
Exactly. I'm thinking for Lou maybe
So you got Essie and Hayden.
You think maybe Malachi is heating up?
You know what? That's crazy. I just looked at his name too. Malachi.
Yeah, that's those 3 for Lou.
All right, let's just do Jet. Let's just do it one. So Christopher Jet's the professor at the college. You can see he's a little nervous talking to people.
Yeah, I think maybe like a Gabe. And who else is quiet? Like Michael. Michael is kind of quiet.
Michael.
Because Gabe and Michael can vibe on the art thing with Jet. And then who do you think would be another one?
I know. Jet. I mean, I know Terry is.
Oh, Terry. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call right there. Yeah. And then I was trying to think. I can't remember who was from the South because I want to put 1 or 2 kids from the South with Anthony because I know Anthony's from the South.
Hold on. I have that. Where we at? Come on, I had that, man. I put that somewhere. What states they were from?
Right.
I can't find it. Nope. Thought I had it. No, I have it on something though, right?
Yeah, I know I had it on some too.
Oh, man, shit. My bad. Here it is, right here.
Okay. Like Aaron's from Florida, so I would put like Aaron. Hey, Trayvon, what's happening?
Oh, I got you. You go right here to the first one.
Where's Trayvon from?
Trayvon. He needs some accountability too, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever filled this out.
Let's put Trayvon with Anthony.
Okay, yes, I don't see his name on there.
Yeah.
What is his last name? Oh, McShay. Okay. Ethan? What him do Ethan with Ishmael?
Yeah, do Ethan with Ishmael, yeah.
All right. Oh, Nicholas. Where do you want him to go? Nicholas.
Oh man,
he's solid. I'm probably putting him
solid.
With Carl.
Yeah, Carl. There you go.
His last name though. Farley.
Farley, yeah.
All right, so hold on, let me check them off. So we got Gabe checked off. We have Michael checked off. Hayden checked off. Ethan checked off. Trayvon checked off. Nicholas Farley checked off. We Christian solid. Tolashay solid.
Yep.
What about them two? I mean, Trayvon is quiet. Do we want to have like a Christian with Trayvon, or I mean, Tolashay doesn't talk a lot. He's just extremely solid academically, but I know Christian's verbal. I think Christian with Trayvon.
Yeah, Christian with Trayvon. Yeah.
Christian Johnson.
Who are the two that live close to each other too? Remember, shoot.
I mean, it could be. I mean, there's two from Virginia here. That's Michael Ventura and Christopher Saint Sierra. I know those are the two. They're both from Virginia.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean anything. We also got Tolashay and Terry from Maryland.
Right. And maybe we can, because I'm just thinking about time zone. In terms of meeting, you know what I mean?
Watch. Why you getting up? All right, well, make sure you get back. All right, so we said Terry. So we got Terry. What about Alonzo?
I like Alonzo, man.
Yeah. Put him with Ethan?
Yeah, put him with Ethan. Yeah. Alonzo with Ethan. Yeah, both them LA boys. Or LA at heart. Alonzo's LA at heart.
But that means now, but Ethan's also he's in Cincinnati.
Right.
We're talking about time zones. So I think, I don't know, we probably should have just done this by time zones.
Because who was that that's now in who do we have Ethan with right now?
Right now it's just nobody. It was him by himself with Ishmael.
Okay. So who's the dude that was in Chicago? Was that Anthony that was in Chicago now? I think he's from Alabama, but in Chicago. But I think
I don't even know.
Okay, yeah. So what's your mentors that we have? Phil so far. Who's Phil?
You know what though? We might have to wait on this one. Just because the time zone thing does make sense. Like it's not gonna work if you got, one in Cincinnati, one in Florida, and one in California. Like that's 3 different time zones.
Yeah.
So
we'd have to do it today. We'll just
yeah. I need to find out exactly where all the mentors are located. Like that'd be helpful. So I gotta send some emails out. I see the kids, I have them, but Trayvon didn't fill it out, so that's gonna make it a little more complex.
Right.
But when you do your surveys, that's going to help out a whole lot. Yeah, so I probably won't even really go off of this information.
Exactly.
So in the surveys, yeah, they can have their phone numbers, all email addresses, because I mean, a lot of them only had the parents. Kids, a lot of kids don't have their own email address. So it's like, all email addresses, their current addresses, current phone numbers. That would be the state they live in, of course. So that way we can set everything up with time zones. So what are your overall thoughts, man? Everything is done. Now it's just the gentleman having to present it out, and we'll see how we feel when they present it out. But that's neither here nor there at this point. Like in terms of everything that we have done, it's done. Like, what are you thinking, man?
But I'm thinking it was a phenomenal 2 weeks, man. It was an amazing learning experience for the kids. And I think we did a great job, man, of providing a safe, rigorous, high expectation learning environment. And so that's, something I rarely see in classrooms as I go around. I don't see the environment that we created. So I love how you laid out the curriculum. I love the big things, because we don't give kids context in school, which is a problem.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to, even when I'm start coaching my teachers this year, I'm like, we're going to teach around a theme. Like, I'm telling them, hey, my man Greg, he did Black health, Black wealth, and then it gave context to all of the math. So I'm gonna have my teachers create a context to wrap their curriculum around, so the kids have an anchor, something to hold on to, like, oh, this is related to this. Okay, I know it's always coming back related to this, which is important in my life. Like Black health, Black wealth is important to the kids. So I think that part was really phenomenal.
Yeah. I know whenever I've always taught this way from the beginning with stuff that I've created, and had my different coaching sessions, and like, hey, we want to be able to have more decontextualized work. I'm like, yes, we have that, but they wanted me to start with the decontextualized first, then go to context. And I'm like, that's a little harder. I said, if we start with the context and now we have problems based on this theme, it's easier to now take the theme away, and then we can work on the math. But just work on the math and then create the theme. There's scaffolding to understand that theme that doesn't work if you start with decontextualize first. You know what I mean? So it's like you can see like the way that I approach like teaching, some of like the flack that I've got. I'm like, look, this is what's going to benefit these kids the best. If you're gonna know how to understand context, when you're in pre-calc calculus, context. Like it makes the math so much easier, because when you're pre-calc and calc, everything is a context. You have to understand it from this holistic sense, But if you only know how to solve a problem, that's only going to take you so far, So I was glad that I'm glad it worked, because I'm building this since February, man. I'm like, okay, I'm got this. I'm hoping this ties in here. This works here. Of course, when you're in the flow, okay, I don't need this. I skipped over some things. That's always like you talk about the slope. I was like, damn it, I had that shit for every problem and messed around and like, but I was so glad we were working together. Like you realize, that was important. No, go back to that. We gotta pay attention to that. I appreciate working with you, man, because I haven't really had a lot of people I can just work with, vibe with in the moment, make some suggestions and corrections that make sense to me in real time,
Gotcha, yeah.
I dig it, man. This has been an awesome experience. I dig it. This has been cool.
Yeah, it's been great, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm like, this is what I want for all of our Black boys, man. This is like the dream. Like, this is the kind of experience I want these boys to have, man, where they have strong, passionate instructors who care about them, but who are going to hold them to a high standard. We always have them to a high standard. Cut your camera on. We need you to talk. We need you to collaborate. You know what I mean? Try that again. Punch it in. You know, so that's what these kids need, man. They need it, but it come. You can feel the love, and that's what I don't always see in classrooms. I hear, but I don't feel the love, and if I don't feel it, I know the kids don't feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we had these kids for a year, man.
Oh, it'd be solid, man. It'd be solid. It just would suck because I would not want to do this virtually for a year.
No.
That'd be the only part that would hurt. Like, but yeah, if this was like in person, man, for a year, oh yeah. You give me, I mean, my confidence, you give me anybody for a year that actually wants to learn. Not that you're perfect as a student. You got your inefficiency, but you want to learn. Oh, it's over. Yeah.
It's over. Yeah.
Anybody that wants to learn, it's a done deal. So I put into the broadcast, the chat right now, into all the breakout rooms at a 7-minute break right now.
Okay.
What's up, sir?
No, I was just gonna ask. So you want everybody to just kind of just chill for right now?
Yeah, just chill. They turn their screen off, chill. Got 7 minutes, take their break, and then come back and I'll check with everyone and see how are they doing. I was gonna check into the rooms after the break was done.
Well, hold on. Let me hop in there and tell them like, hey, y'all get a 7-minute break. Let me just hop in there and tell them.
10:03. Come back at 10:03.
Yeah, and so that's part of the argument I'm making to the school district. Is like you can have a whack to an average teacher face to face, or we can zoom in highly effective teachers of color. My first thing is I always love face to face. That's always my first option. Now, in reality, 70% of the teachers I see are whack, unfortunately, for many reasons. They're not effective. So if I get, you give me 30% who are effective.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to jump in the middle of something.
No, you good, yeah.
No. So my question is, I want and they asked this question too. Are they going to give these presentations verbally, or are they writing them down?
Oh no, this is verbal.
Verbal.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, this was like us trying to help. You know, we've been doing different like mini presentations throughout the last 2 weeks, small things, and just to kind of have the kids prepare themselves first. Of course, can lead to more success. So it's like if they kind of write out their responses, that's the hope of this. When they present it verbally, it should kind of flow, and they shouldn't be stuck and like embarrassed in the moment. So no, all this is verbal.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. But I mean, I'm getting some interesting answers. I find it interesting that at least in the Black health one, they talked about what is it? Asians making more money than Blacks. It was something else like putting your money in banks. I'm like, okay, I wasn't here for the lessons, but what does that got to do with Black health?
Right, now that was Black wealth. Yeah, it's the 2 different weeks. So we gotta see if they can kind of streamline it.
They said that was mentioned for week 1. Sorry, my cat over here.
Yeah, no, it was because we were talking about it. They're looking at teens. It was teens over the next 5 years using linear regression. We're seeing that Asian teens are going to make more than Black teens. Let's talk about like what are some things we can shift and think about why that could be, and what is some stuff we can kind of change, knowing that and they came out with some different ideas talking about like Black health. We can do this mentally. We can do this. So yeah, we also tied it in, but it's like the context is kind of like not fully there. But it's all right.
Look, I'm just using my common sense. I'm like, mind you, like socialist, socioeconomic status is a health, a health factor, but
it
is a factor, yeah. But okay, I just wanted to make sure. And it is going to be, they're doing this verbal.
Yeah. So just when you guys go back in, just you're writing out as much detail so you can just read it. And don't have to come off the head and have to try to think about it in the moment. You just read what you wrote.
Yeah, that's what I think that's what I'm getting them to do now. But I'll let them know. It's like, write it down, but you're gonna.
Okay. So then now, in terms of time frame, right? The break's over in 3 minutes. Do you feel the kids are in an okay spot to kind of go with it, or some more time?
Well, let's see. I've only been able to go over it with 2 students. I was on number 3 right now, and I was just going through the first 2 because I think some of them are still trying to figure out what they found relevant. And then the last question, the one where it's just like
master student.
So okay. So the question was if it like, how do you view yourself in your community? but then you say give a detailed response as a master's student. I don't. And again, for somebody seeing it for the first time, it's just like, are they answering about how they see themselves in their community?
It's the one in black. I kind of reworded the question so we could tie in a little bit more what we've done.
Okay,
the other one was like more vague. I thought of before we even started the project. So, but now that we're in it, the one in black, the response, that's the question.
Okay, so in other words, though the question really is, give at least 3 detailed sentences of what makes you a master student and how you.
Yes.
Got you. All right, cool. I say I'm on the third person, got to get to a fourth and get to that last question. So
okay,
that's in my group. I don't know. Everybody might be faster than me.
What do you think, Lou, in terms of time frame? Of the kids kind of there, kind of not? What are you thinking?
Most of my kids said they were finished.
Oh, see, I'm scared about that one.
Greg, were they supposed to work together?
It was about just being in that space, and if there were some particular questions you might have for them to kind of have a thought partner as they're completing that document. So hopefully working together, working with you. Yeah, however.
No, they were working silently. That scares me. That scares me too.
Yes. That's how the breakout rooms have been.
Yeah. Do you want us? I mean, if you want to put us back into that, I'm fine with that. But if not, we go with what we got.
I mean, at this point, just want to see. I mean, you only can. Come on, we teachers. You only can give so much time, before someone's ready. So we could come in and kids can start putting in the chat who's ready to go. Like, and those that aren't, you're listening. You can start filling yours out when everyone else is presenting. So we can kind of get it moved. What do you think, LeBron?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe maybe 5 more minutes in there. If your group is done, Lou, if you could kind of prompt them to have a little bit of discussion to open up, or maybe some questions you can ask them just to get the voice and vocal cords active. You know what I mean? Before they
present. Can you put my group? I think Nicholas and Talasi are out. Can you put them back in?
Yeah, they're right here. Gentlemen, can you guys go back into your rooms? We got we're talking about like maybe 6 more minutes.
6 minutes, yeah.
All right, go ahead, you guys. Go ahead and hit back on the room. Your mentor will talk to you. It's 10:09. Six minutes. Was I have an instructional, our math specialists, and this is the woman that I know I need to make sure that I address with nothing but maturity and respect, because we've had a couple of interchanges where I'm like, you're the math specialist. So I'm going to revere that position and respect it, because you are over several different people, black woman, young black woman doing her thing, respect it.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you have different ideologies about how my class should work, and every time you've tried to prove something, it doesn't work. And she's kind of embarrassed herself a couple of different times, and there was one, she wanted me to use Nearpod. Nearpod as the software.
Yeah.
She wanted me to use Nearpod. This is doing virtual learning. This kind of started off us not being on the same page.
Yeah.
And I used the formula, the software I've been using with the black men, right? The formative.
Yes.
I can see everybody. That's what I use. I love that during virtual. I can see everything. Yep. She wanted Nearpod. And I said, okay, I need you to explain to me why I use Nearpod, because I can see all kids work in real time. I can be able to have them illustrate their thinking in real time. All this is harder to do on Nearpod. Now, she didn't get down to the fact. And I'm like, okay, basically you want data. So just tell me that. Nearpod spits out data differently than GoFormative. But I can give you data from this. So let me know what you need. Well, no. I think that we're going to everybody use Nearpod. I said, look, I'm going to tell you right now, Miss Charity Rock, I'm not going to use Nearpod. So if you want to get the administrator involved, get our principal involved, we can have a whole conversation. We can talk about it, but I'm not going to use Nearpod this year. And this is like the way my body language, my face, I want to be respectful, but I'm not going to do, this is virtual learning. No one's ever taught in this environment. I've been teaching for a long time. Let me do what I think works best for me and my students in this virtual landscape. That software, I first have to learn it because it's new software, which I'm not about to learn anything new right now for software, for this, it's just all these things where I'm like, okay, come on. I'm like, Greg, and my wife heard the whole conversation. She was like, babe, I don't think you want to talk to your administration like that. I'm just like, look, babe, I in this position, I'm gonna feel confident in, I think I know best what these kids might need, since I'm an in the classroom practitioner, over someone that assumes what the kids might need.
Right.
You know, and I could come across that all wrong, but I'm like, she hasn't taught in the classroom in over 6 years, and she's never taught virtually. So I'm like, there's some things where I'm like, okay, just trust your educator. You know, that's why I'm like, I think I need to get out the classroom. It's just like,
yes, it's time to go, man. It's time to go. Time to get out.
I'm not trying to burn too many bridges, man. And I'm like, okay, look, so I know this year I'm reading books. I'm like, all right, let's adjust all of this. Let's come in, even if it's that bullshit, just take it with a grain of salt, smile in their face, and just do what you do. Like, I don't have to say something, you know? So
yeah, because that's one of the reasons why I left, because I knew more than my administrator and department chair.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, my style was unorthodox. And so I would just have to say, look, here's my student data.
Yeah.
Here's my students' results. Show me the other teachers' results. Show me what you got before me. Because if your kids don't perform as high as mine, then don't ask me questions.
Right.
Because, you know, the proof is not in my opinion versus your opinion.
No, it's the data.
The only opinion is student performance,
yeah.
outcomes. I show learning outcomes.
Yeah.
So I would spend the first week, I wouldn't do any math. We'd be just partying and getting to know each other and stuff. Like, LeBron, you're not on the same pace as everybody else. You're not keeping up. I said, look, let me do me. I said, you think learning is linear. They're going to learn something every day. I know learning is not linear. It's exponential. So I'm planting seeds, it looks like nothing's happening in my class. I get the norms, get the relationship, and then it goes off exponentially. They're going to learn more than your kids.
Right.
Done it too many times.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I don't know why I thought we were about to start.
It's about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we're going to bring them in. Then, gentlemen, they're going to start, we're going to start going from there. 2 minutes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for me, I've always started off every year. I try to with the project on first day.
Yep.
And I've always done it this way because I want the kids to get comfortable with me mathematically, knowing that right away from the beginning, nobody knows anything that we're doing. No one knows it. So now right away, you can see my expertise in mathematics because I'm going around I don't know anyone's name. We're going around having these questions, talking. You got to collaborate right here quick on first day. You know, so I try to get them built into this community of us learning as a math community right away on first. This is what this class is going to be about. Like, we don't know each other. We're not comfortable. We're trying to figure it out, but we're going to get right into this math so we can try to work together in this community. And it's always like worked where it's like right away, okay, I've struggled. And no one can come in the classroom being the one that's the A student from last year. No, we're doing something brand new, something I ain't never done. You know, so that's how I've always started it. You know, then from there, I do my norms and everything as we're going throughout the class. So this is what to be expected. You know, so it's always kind of, it's worked a little bit, something different. Gabriel, what you got? What's up, Gabe?
Hi.
You okay? You done?
Yeah.
How y'all keep leaving the room with the mentors in there? You got to hang out with the mentor for a little bit. You got another 30 seconds.
They're not, they're not back from the break yet.
We were, but now we're about to come back as a full group, and actually about to do it right now.
And Gabe, what does that say on your wall, man? That's interesting. What do you have on your wall back there? What does those say?
I see laugh, learn, share, create.
I've had those for ever since we had this house.
Gotcha. All righty. Do you read them every morning? What do you do? You just kind of look at them every once in a while?
Yeah.
Am I sharing my screen? Oh, I don't want to share my screen.
Everybody coming back?
Yeah.
Nick, I got to give you credit, man. That flat top has been on point for 2 weeks straight, man. I got to give you credit, man.
Every day. I love it. Every day.
I love it. Man.
On point. It makes me want to grow hair.
Exactly. I want to get my kid and play on again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know it's good when someone that can't grow hair wants to grow hair.
Exactly.
And one thing I told the guys in my group was to, state the example, explain the example, and then say why. Because some of them just want to list the example. But I said, because one, I didn't know because I wasn't in class with them. So I said, explain this like you're talking to someone who wasn't in class with you, like your mom or somebody, So that's the perspective they should take.
Yeah.
We're back to the second round. Thanks for giving me that time. It was better.
Hey, gentlemen, We're gonna get it moving. We're gonna get it going. I know some of you may be a little further along than others, and that's more than okay. So put your name into the chat. You feel you're ready to kind of go and knock out those 2 questions. We can hit them. If we don't get names in the chat, then kind of start calling folks at random. So I want to give people a little bit more time that aren't as comfortable to kind of still fill some stuff out, and those that feel good, you can kind of go ahead. We already got some names. I'm gonna mark some stuff off. So, okay, we're gonna start.
So while they're putting their names in there, you guys get your names in. I want y'all to get ready. All right, so you know how we do it at Black Boys Do Math. So we'll get your hype. Get ready. This is for you, Nick. Get ready to do your presentation. Come on, y'all. Yeah, let's go, Black Boys Do Math. You see some names in the chat. Who's going first? My master student there.
Big Gay, Big Gay.
I see you, Terry.
The ingredients for coming correct. We select on the
Niggas in there. Niggas on the board. Okay.
Behind the board code, get respect. We are Kid and Play in total effect. We're getting funky up to par, and that's with our hyped up beat.
Man, I ain't heard this probably over 15 years, dude.
I know, right?
But not just yet, right, money? The beat is live, true.
Oh, this is so old. Oh, that's so old.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Big Gay,
Nicholas,
man.
that was from you, man. That was from you. We saw that high top
I
thing. I had to
look. I was over here in the kitchen breakdancing.
Man,
on video. I could have seen that.
I see you, Anthony.
Heard that in a minute. Big Gay, man, you are first. We got the 2 questions, man. Make sure your screen is on. Talk to us.
Okay, so my name's Gabriel. I'm from Upper Marlboro, and I found that being in math discussions within the context of Black health was relevant because so we can focus on our certain goals that we want to accomplish in life, and so we can be a better person in the community. And I found Black wealth relevant because so we can manage our money safely in our bank accounts, and so we can figure out what bank account is best for us. And this workshop influenced my perception of myself with it has shown me to follow my dream of being an animator, and it's been nice talking to boys in my age so we can engage in becoming men and to be with men who will understand our problems into adulthood.
Damn.
Hey,
gosh, dude. That was freaking fantastic, man. Yeah, Gabe.
That was a master student. You killed it, Gabe.
Hey, that set it off. That's the first one. That set it off, Gabe. That's what I'm saying, dude. I got chills just now. That was awesome.
I wish I would have had Gabe's perspective when I was at his age.
Man, that was solid. That was number 1. Number 2, I got Ethan. Hit us up, Big Ethan.
Hello, my name is Ethan Hill, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I found that engaging in math discussions within the context of Black health, I found how to combat sadness with activities like trying to talk to family or friends. Also learn to work harder to get a degree and get a higher paying job. I found Black wealth relevant because of the following 2 detailed examples. We learn about things we can invest in. Also, we learned about reselling shoes, stuff like reselling shoes and reselling houses. Another thing is to know where to put your money. Choose the right bank and the easiest one for yourself. The workshop influenced me because it helped me become a master student and by showing me new techniques I never knew. Things like sew or lie, cheat, and steal. It has given me more advantage to get better in school, and it will make it easier for myself.
Well, you bring up 2 great points, Ethan. One point you bring up is keep intact of your mental health. And we don't talk about that enough in this country, but that's very important. I would also add, Ethan, you brought up the perspective of having this experience change who you are or how you view things in the future. And that's very important. And we're one of the reasons we do this kind of work is we want to share some of the nuggets that we picked up along the way with you young men so that you can have a better future. So that was very nice.
Awesome. Hayden, you're next, my man.
Yes. And just one reminder to our great job, Ethan. Our master students, remember your full face has to be in the video screen, all right? So we can see your entire face. All right.
Okay. Oof. Hello, my name is Hayden Lakey, and I am from Inglewood, California. I found that engaging in math discussions with the context of Black health was relevant because of the following two detailed examples. One was knowing that your health is important. It's not just about education and stressing yourself out. And example two was how to lie, cheat, and steal information to get your way in education, like, I don't know, stealing tests from like other grade levels that you're going into, or join groups to cheat and stuff. So, and I found Black wealth relevant because keeping your credit score high and your interest low is a good thing, so you don't have to pay so much back to the bank. And the keys to having like a lot of money when you're older, more money when you're older, start saving early, select account with high interest, and start a higher principal. How was this workshop influenced by your perception of yourself within your community? It has affected me in my community because I know what to look for when I make accounts inside of a business. And I can also teach other Black individuals how not to lose or how to give all your money to the bank when you sign up for like bank and interest and starting your business and stuff. And I've also learned that it's just important when making money in general because it's money, so it's a good thing not to lose all of it when you sign up for stuff like that. When you go into a bank, that's not good. So that is my presentation.
All right.
All right,
Nice,
Hayden, my man.
It's not bad at all.
You my financial advisor, man.
Nice. I hear that. Nice job, man. Love it. Dig it. Christian, number 4. Christian, you're up, man.
All right. Hello, my name is. One second. All right. Hello, my name is Christian, and I'm from Elk Grove, California. I found engaging in math discussions within the context of Black health was relevant because of the two following examples. First of all, I think Black health is relevant because it shows how social media impacts Black lives in a positive and negative way. My second example, I also think it's important because we talked about going to college to get a good degree, and a good degree can lead to multiple important opportunities. And I found Black wealth relevant because everyone is trying to make money. Because everyone is trying to make money somehow, and we talked about how to get money the right way. We also learn important things like types of banking accounts, such as high yield, that has high interest and low fees. This workshop definitely influenced my perception of myself because I've learned to be a master student in so many ways. I learned about credit scores and how you should keep it as high as possible. That way, when you need to take a loan from the bank, they can trust you and charge less interest. One of the most important things I learned personally is how to set a goal and how to achieve it. This program was very beneficial in that I learned about math, Black people, and real world situations. Thank you.
Come on, man. That was badass, dude. Come on, that was awesome. All of y'all answers were just awesome.
Yeah,
You guys have
great stuff.
answers,
Great stuff.
man. That was solid right there. Really awesome, all of you, man. This is just cool. This is cool to hear this as we've been with you guys for 2 weeks. So this is just awesome. That I'm over here cheese from ear to ear, man. This is cool. Michael, man, hit us up. Talk to us.
Hello, my name is Michael, and I am from Stafford, Virginia. I found that engaging in math discussion within the context of Black health was relevant because Black health can help you take care of your family and friends, and Black health is very important to yourself. I found Black wealth relevant because it can help you get rid of financial issues and debts, and can help you with your kids in college in the future. How has the workshop influenced your prediction of yourself within your community? Master student helped me to save money and ways to make money, and how I can save it and keep my health up.
Nice, man. Nice. I'm digging it. I'm nice. That's
Good job,
awesome,
Michael.
dude.
Great job, man.
Awesome. Terry, you might do about 3 or 4 more gentlemen, and then we'll just take a break in between for a little bit. So, Terry, hit us up, Terry. What you got, man?
I feel like Black health is important and relevant because, like, because racism going on, it can affect your mental health, which can cause you to not perform at your best and to even like feed into what they want you to be. And I feel like Black health is important because they also try to keep wealth away from us, but knowing good strategies to save and generate money, like having savings account, like Christian was saying, it can help a lot.
And then the second question. That was all part of the first question. Go to that second question.
I thought it was Black health and Black wealth.
Right, and then now go to the second page. There's 2 questions.
Oh wait. My tab crashed again.
Say it again. Oh, it did? Okay. Hey, we can come back for the second question. We'll come back with that one. So we got you. So just look at that second one. We'll come back. So I'm going to just put an asterisk there. We'll come back for yours. Nicholas, talk to us, man.
Okay. My name is Nicholas Farley, and I'm from Mid-City, Los Angeles, California. I found that engaging in math discussions within the context of Black health was relevant because of the 2 following detailed examples: how to cheat, lie, and steal, asking people in grades higher for the tests to study and studying off of those. Example 2, can bad mental health affect you in every part of you? Because if you have bad mental health, then you might start stress eating, which then can affect your physical health. I found that Black wealth was relevant because of the 2 following details: different types of saving accounts, so you can have a good interest rate with your credit score. And example 2 was, will your bank account affect your interest rate? Because some saving accounts don't have good interest rates compared to others. Your response: write at least 3 detailed sentences below stating how you view yourself as a master's student and how that will affect your community. If I lie and say that I'm the most positive person on my block, then that can spread positivity and people will be happy. If I teach people on my block how to cheat, then they will get better grades and be able to get better jobs, which can make the neighborhood better with a lot of success. If I am able to teach the kids on my block about financing, saving accounts, and investments, then we can decrease the amount of Black generational poverty and drugs, and instead start having more Black people in good neighborhoods.
Damn, dude. That's freaking awesome, man. That's really awesome.
Job, Nick. You killed it.
That's a very good point. And one thing I want to share is there's a difference between a neighborhood and a community. A community keeps money within it. We can educate each other. We have our own media. We have resources. We have a place to come back to that we all work together. So we need to transform some of our neighborhoods into communities. And some of the words you just said really articulate how to do that.
And then the mentors, I know the young men have brought up lie, cheating, and stealing. I know those that have like a negative context, but Mr. James at his master student workshop brought up exactly how you can turn those lie, cheat, and steal into a positive about lying to yourself, giving yourself these positive mantras of what you can do to succeed. Stealing was more of like, being able to ask and like taking information from others. So I know lie, cheat, and steal sound harsh, but the way Mr. James broke it down, it's so positive and so awesome. So that's where the kids alluding to whenever they say that. As it comes out like, I'm gonna teach my friends how to cheat. It's like, it's not exactly what we said. So just let y'all know it was more context to that.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Lakey. Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, Tola Shay. We'll do Tola Shay, and then we'll do Alonzo. We'll take a quick break. Tola Shay.
My name is Solashay Martins, and I am from Bowie, Maryland. I found that engaging in discussions within the context of Black health is relevant because of the following two detailed examples. Example one, linear regression was important to me because I haven't met something so new and something that pushed me to try as hard as I can to succeed in a pretty long time. I really just loved linear regression because I love algebra and math, and this was just everything I really love. Example two, money, jobs, and finances. Were important to me because I know that jobs can lead to I know what jobs can lead to financial security and what jobs will make me have to work and go the extra mile just to get the lowest wage possible. I found that Black wealth was relevant because of the following two detailed examples. Simple interest was important to me because I now know that I need to have a good credit score, or else I could have up to 26% or higher interest rate. And if I have a low credit score, the interest rate would be higher and I might not be able to pay it off later. Interests were interesting to me because I like these kind of financial situations that I have a formula and need to fill in the spaces for the formula to find my final answer. Like I said, I just love doing equations. And how has this workshop influenced your perception of yourself within your community? It has definitely changed the way I see the community I live in. I feel like the Black folk in my area understand and can relate to how I feel at times. This class has pushed my limits and made me socially interact with people, a problem I had before. I will help students in my class in case they don't understand a question and try my best to be a good role model for other Black kids in the community.
Damn it, man. Hey, as other mentors, you don't realize we haven't heard Tola Shay a lot over the last 2 weeks. He's had mic problems and things. I don't think I realized how awesome that was just now because we haven't heard him a whole lot.
Tola Shay, man, you killed it, man.
That was awesome, dude.
That was so amazing, man. Like you guys just got to know, like Mr. Lakey said, we know you've been there, Tola Shay. We know, and we saw the technology challenges. So to hear your voice now, man, you almost got a brother in tears, man. I'm so happy to know that you've been getting so much out the program, man. Thank you guys so much.
That's cool. All right, after Alonzo.
I also want to say,
sorry.
There's all this positivity in the chat that is really great. So all these people are putting their emojis and a thumbs up. And I think that really lets people know that you're feeling them. So that's really cool that everybody's doing that here. It's a great community that's been built.
Yeah. We're gonna do Alonzo, then take a break because I have to pee really bad. So we're gonna do Alonzo really quick. Alonzo, let's go, man.
Hello, my name is Alonzo, and I am from Missouri. I found that in graduating in math discussing within the context of Black health has renovate because of the following two details. For number one, I had put so because ever since we had learned about so, we are like more comfortable talking about mental stuff, like stuff about our life, and like getting stuff off of our chest. And second, and second, and second, like uh, and second, if you have like a problem, they had teached us that to talk to someone, like somebody that at least understands if someone's like gone through it, like a relative or a friend.
Thank you for sharing.
Do you have the was that the second question too you did for the master student? Did you answer that one, Alonzo? Yeah. Oh, okay. Awesome. I dig it.
Great job, Alonzo.
All right. Perfect. Let's do this. Let's take a 6-minute break. I really have to use the bathroom. 6 minutes, we'll come back. We come back, we only got 5 people when we come back. We have, I'm sorry, gentlemen, Zachary, then Malachi, then Solomon, then Trayvon, then Christopher, then Daryl. I think, was that 6? I think that was my bad. I can't count. 6, I'm sorry. Yeah, we come back, we got 6 people, and then we're going to be done. This is awesome. 6 minutes.
LeBron,
take a break.
LeBron, how can I get the recording? Because I want to play this back.
Oh, Terry, I got you. I'm sorry, Terry.
Yeah. So Great question, Ishmael. So we've recorded every session of the 2 weeks, and this one's being recorded. And so we're going to put together some edited versions, but I'll send out this one raw, like this one, to all of you, so you can have it, man. Because this stuff is powerful, man, as you can see.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes, most definitely, man. Because I mean, the big goal, man, is that we're able to share and say, this is when you create a program for Black boys by Black men, here's the outcomes. And the most important outcomes are the voices of the boys. That's it. And we don't, for me, I don't, and I'm sure you're the same way, we don't hear our boys' voices. We don't hear their experiences. We don't hear them talk about their love of math. We don't hear them talking about, hey, here's how I can improve my community. You know what I mean?
It's because the platform is not allowing them to. It's not, the stage ain't being set. Okay? So you fellas did a great job setting the stage.
I think sometimes the goal when they talk about Black male achievement isn't about the actual boys. It's like, well, how does that make the district look? Or how are we closing the gap, So it's not even about them, like how they feel or how they're representing their community. And that's all that this is. So that's great.
Great point, Carl. Thank you so much. That's the point, man. Yeah, what's the focus? You know what I mean? Who's the focus and what's the focus? I think it's the big difference here.
Make sure you don't stay on your phone too much, man. Make sure we give these kids our attention.
In the all-electric Lyric, order yours. 2023 Lyric orders are full. Go to Cadillac.com and get a pre-order for model year 24.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, and it's break, so my fault. You do your thing. Yeah, man. Now that as you know, I'm now negative with COVID. Now the kids want to keep coming around and hugging. I should have kept saying I was positive.
I would have solved the test.
Exactly. Hey, he's like, I got my dad back now. It's on
right.
Hey, did we get who's Gaspard? Is that Chris?
I forgot. Let me see. Look at the email right now. That is, Christopher. Yeah.
Christopher. Do you have him down already, or did he go?
I have him at number 14. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
he was logged out and he logged back in. I just wanted to make sure we had him.
Yeah, so we got, and I forgot we had to finish up Terry's second question. So we'll probably start with Terry's second question.
Start with Terry's second question, yeah.
Then we have Zach at 10, Malachi 11, Solomon 12, Trayvon 13, Christopher 14, Daryl 15.
Got it.
You know what other misnomer is out there is kids can't learn online. That ain't true.
Exactly.
If you set the stage right, it don't make a difference.
But that's what I'm saying.
The issue with learning online is what you given. It ain't got nothing to do with the platform. And you see the same problems in your classroom.
Yep. Man, you hit it the nail right on the head. I was just telling Greg the same thing. I said, look, my thing is, you see who's in face-to-face classrooms, they're not effective. They're not connected with kids, no relationship. They don't center Black kids. I'm like, if we had all the Black kids online with us as their teachers, that would be 10 times more effective than what they're getting face-to-face.
Yep.
Man, James, it's one of those where we've been doing this, man, for these 2 weeks. I got my son here as a litmus test to say, okay, how's it effective? How's it going? And sometimes kind of not feeling the energy. I'm like, man, to hear these synopses, man, today, it brings it all into fold, man. I wasn't feeling this. I didn't think they felt this way. You know what I mean? Until now, this is badass, man.
Man, I've learned something about secondary students over the years is you can say all kinds of stuff to them, but it's hard for them to express appreciation. So they do it in ways where they pick on you, they talk about you, they just do different stuff. They'll come in your room or just say hi to the blue. They don't all out hug you and say you're the greatest thing like elementary school kids. So you just gotta look for it different, and you'll swear up and down they ain't paying no attention, they ain't getting nothing, But I was a secondary math teacher, and then I worked as a coach in the elementary school. And when I saw the other aspect, it helped me out with the other one. Cause I'm like, man, if I could get my secondary kids to show appreciation like these elementary school kids, I'd be rejuvenated, and vice versa, the secondary kids got strengths too, they tell it like it is. Well,
and these kids are showing it right now. They're showing it right now.
Exactly. I want some of my elementary school kids to do the same thing. So yeah,
Awesome.
I've learned that over the years, man.
Come on, gentlemen, let's head on back. We have six more presentations, you guys, and then we'll be done. Like we told y'all, it's the last day. We're gonna finish this pretty much a whole 45 minutes earlier than every other day. It's Friday. We're done. Let's come back, gentlemen. Screens on, facing screens. We got 6 more young men, and then we'll be done. If we can get all screens back, the last 6 gentlemen should have everybody present so we can give them that respect that they deserve.
All right, we're almost ready to go, man. Just a couple more screens on, we get to go.
Terry, Trayvon,
Tolashay.
Okay, gentlemen, they'll be coming back. Big Terry, you had question 2. Hit us with that question 2 real quick, Terry.
I view myself as a master student because I learned how to lie, cheat, and steal, like I know some other people are saying. So I know how to get an unfair advantage by asking for help after class and getting outside help. I know how to lie by being able to empower myself, because like if I'm struggling with something, I can tell myself that I already know how to do it. And I know how to steal by I know how to steal because I can read ahead and like for the current lesson.
Hey, awesome, dude. Awesome. Way to use the extra time and kind of hit us with that information. Man, that was awesome, Terry. I dig it,
Thank you
dude.
so much for that, Terry. Appreciate it, my man.
Perfect. We're now on my man, Zach. Talk to us, Zach.
Okay, so hello, my name is Zachary Simon, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. I find that engaging in math discussion with content of Black code was relevant because of the following 2 examples. Because of your health, it it's really important to talk to people and not to keep stuff in, because you do that, your mind will be messed up. And it's it's good to have a good support system, that people that has your back. The second one says that you could doing good even when people try to bring you down, and that will give you a good mindset, and also to ignore other people. And for the black work, I said, how does yeah oh I, I found black work relevant because of the following two days, because it could get you far in life and you can do what you want. It can also follow your dreams. It also can make you to do good in school and also have a good GPA for good jobs and to invest. The question is, how was the workshop influence or precipitation of yourself with the community? It influenced me more about Black growth and Black method, and learning more about the adulthood and what will go to you. And also, how am I a master student is that I like cheat and still is to get ahead in school. I also know that to do in school and do other things I like. The second one is to like I don't. Second one is to always put in extra work and to study more, and that will get you good grades. And third one is also to put in hard work and follow your dreams.
Awesome, dude.
All right.
That was
Thank you so
fantastic,
much, Zach.
That
Thank
was
you
awesome,
so much,
man.
man, for bringing the fire, Zach. I appreciate it, man.
Nice. Now, I may not see this. Is Malachi still on the call? I don't think I've seen him. He was. I don't see. Did anybody see Malachi listed? I might have missed him or something.
No, I don't see him. He was on earlier.
Yeah.
And logged out. You've been having those issues
Okay.
with the tech. Yeah.
Okay, Malachi's not here. Solomon, my man Solomon, is he still here? Where'd he go? What? Oh, Solomon's not here. He was here too. You talked about him. You can see his face this morning. Trayvon.
Trayvon, go ahead and turn your camera on, Trayvon.
I don't know if he's come back from the break. I didn't see it ever come on from the break. Waiting on Trayvon. Chris.
There you go.
Yes,
Hey,
talk to us, Chris.
Make sure we can see your whole face. I can't see your chin, man. I need to see all that blackness. There you go. All that black handsomeness. There we go. Now we're ready. And speak up. Remember to speak up, Chris.
How's it rooting? Hi, I'm Chris from Virginia, and I found that engaging in math discussions within the context of Black wealth was relevant because of the following two detailed examples. It taught me to cheat by taking people's old tests, lying to myself, and stealing others' ideas for help. It taught me to tell myself every day I'm a straight A student, to convince my brain into thinking I'm a straight A student. I found Black wealth relevant because of the following two detailed examples. Example 1. It taught me that with the right interests, it will help you grow money to own a business. Example 2. Because I learned how to save money to help my family in the future. How was this workshop influenced by perception of yourself within your community? It showed that my experience is different from other Black people. It made me look from a different perspective. Right. My response: write at least 3 detailed sentences below stating how you view yourself as a master's student and how that will affect your community. I view myself as a master's student as someone who pays attention in class and does their best. It makes me want to help others if they're struggling, and it also helps me focus and make sure I'm not doing poorly in class.
Nice, man. I
Thank
dug
you
that.
so much.
That was awesome, Chris.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you speaking up. It was audible. We got to see your face, man. That was fantastic, Chris. Great job.
Perfect. The last person that's on here right now is Trayvon, because Malachi is not here. Daryl is not here. So it'd be Malachi that'd be last. And he's not on with his screen and everything. So if he doesn't Not Malachi, Trayvon. Yeah, he's not opening the screen or his microphone. So if he does not come back, that's everybody, man.
He had some
And
internet issues. He had internet issues with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's been having them almost. I'm glad he's been here, but
challenges,
almost every day he's had tech issues. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know, as we begin to wrap up, man, I would love to hear just some final thoughts from each of the mentors. Your thoughts about the young men or some parting advice. Ishmael, go ahead.
I'm so excited just to be a part of this. I really appreciate the opportunity. And the thing that it made me think of is this presentation that lawyer Glass and Billings talked about. And she basically asked the room, who is the most achieving students in the United States? And what people usually run to is white, Asian, etc. And actually the data comes out that East African students outperform every social group in the United States, but we don't know that. We make it seem like there's gaps and there's problems and Black students can't achieve. So by seeing this, that I'm seeing that we are on top and we should continue to be on top of the educational system. And I wanted these brothers to know that we are the smartest groups in America. So don't listen to all that other garbage that they tell you about. We are, and y'all showed it today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Who else? Which one of the mentors? Who else would like to share?
Real quick, gentlemen, to all of you, good job on your presentations. I am glad that something like this exists to where you're now exposed to things that I know I can speak for myself. I wasn't exposed to at this age. You know what I'm saying? And that level of understanding, and to see you guys not only be exposed to it, but to pick up on it and to start thinking about, you know, your future and what that means when it comes to Black health, Black wealth, and how that relates to math. I think it's a great thing. Good job to you guys. Good job to Brother LeBaron and Brother Gregory. I think this is great what you guys are doing. And I just look forward to helping each and every one of you in whatever way I can as a mentor, you know what I'm saying, as a guide, as a resource, to just help you brothers out, in any way that I can. So good job today, and I look forward to working with you guys.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, it was really great hearing from y'all. I was just excited being a part of this. And to you young men, I would say start right now. Like, it's really easy to get on Instagram right now. You might even have it on right now, but just instead of starting that, why don't you actually get started doing the stuff that you guys said you're trying to do? You can go start investing money. You can go look at investments right now and start plotting out your plan. And you can even pitch it to some adults in your life to say, hey, why don't you invest in this? And then if it works out, can you give me those funds? And then when I get money to earn a job, I'll get you back. Or you could start figuring out how to share with I heard a lot of people say that they want to have a good support network and stuff like that. Maybe spend more time seeing what they're talking about instead of seeing if there's something on TikTok that just happens to be interesting or funny, or honestly, it's probably not even that funny anymore because you know, how much stuff do you have to sift through before you find something good? You're sitting there doing that. So yeah, start right now. That's what I'm saying. You guys got the keys. Now you get to go into the kingdom. Don't think, okay, now I'm going to use this when I turn 18. Just go ahead, get started. And I really appreciate all the people putting this together, LeBron, Craig, and Lou, and everybody else. And this is it's really great to see something on the ground floor that's about to become something big. So I hope everybody in that respect, step into the opportunity.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Any other mentor, Lou? Oh, sorry, Mr. J. I didn't see you.
Yes, no, that's fine. I'll echo this thing. I'll say, great job, everyone. This is really inspiring, even to me. And I guess a takeaway would be the word persist. You know, we talk a lot about persistence, and so as you think about your goals, continue to persist. and persist, and eventually you will achieve your goals. And so, again, thank you for inviting me, and have a great school year.
You're on
Lou,
mute.
you're on mute.
Lou.
Start over, Lou. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh man, I was spitting bars too, kid. Spitting bars. Hey, no, thanks for inviting me. It's nice meeting the gentleman in my group and all of you as well. Listen to what you were saying. I mean, you're just you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of where I was, for sure ahead of where I was at this point in my life and career. But I want you to understand something too, right? You, as black men, you are called. When you want to shift from neighborhood to community, as black men, we are called to lead that charge. We are called to be problem solvers, mathematicians, in our communities, and not waiting for others to do that. We lead that charge. So think of all of the things that we can create and we can do together. Pleasure being a part of this. I've appreciated it. Thanks a lot.
As follow-up mentors, LeBron and I were getting a survey together that everybody's going to get on Monday. The young gentlemen are part of this. Young gentlemen, we're talking to all of you too. With the survey that you receive, please fill it out as soon as possible. We need addresses and things so we can get our swag boxes and your school supply boxes together so we can ship it out to you. So we're going to need accurate addresses on there. We got some cool backpacks. We got some stuff laid out for you guys we're going to give you. In terms of like the mentorships, so gentlemen there, we are going to wait about like maybe a week or two so we can get the exact addresses and states and we can set them up with all of you so that way time zones don't really kind of conflict. We don't want someone in Florida having someone in California, and that's 3-hour difference. So when we get those surveys together, we'll compile the list of mentees to mentors that make sense with time zone, and we'll send emails out to everyone and you guys can kind of do things from there. So give us about like a week and a half, and then we'll have everything kind of set with like, mentors, mentees, and gentlemen. Fill it out, addresses. We got boxes coming to you for school supplies, and we'll get it going from there.
Yes. Oh, go ahead, Ishmael.
I would like to add one thing, and I don't know if y'all talked about this, but I think it'd be great to just check in about 4 times throughout the school year with these brothers, because they're gonna be going through classes and all that good stuff. And if they just had a chance to just check in throughout the year, I think it'd be beneficial for us and them.
Yeah, that's the whole thing of like when we get the addresses and states together with mentors and mentees to kind of have it really situated based upon locale. That's all that's going to be done. I know Lou's going to have a conversation with you guys about kind of maybe how often to meet throughout the year. So all that's been talked and discussed. And like I said, just give us a week so we can kind of get the locale together.
Yes.
Anything else, Mr. James, man, so we can wrap it up? What else you think?
Hey, I'm telling you guys made my entire summer. You guys are all amazing scholars. You're master students. You're intelligent black men. And I'm telling you, on behalf of all our black male educators, we want you to know one thing, man. We love you guys. All right. Yeah. Skip the math and stuff, man. This is a group of men who love you guys, who got your back, man. So if you have questions, concerns, you need help in math or otherwise, you got a group of black men who love y'all, man. And so I thank you guys for sticking with us for the last couple of weeks. We'll be in contact. This is just the end of the 2 weeks, but we're gonna be with y'all all year, man.
Period. All right, for a long time. Long time.
So you guys enjoy, man.
All right, you guys have a good rest of your summer.
All right,
good rest of your summer, y'all.
Jam. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's right, baby. Black men. Yes, how we doing?
Hey, special shout out to you two brothers, Greg and brothers LeBron, man. Without you, this thing would have been impossible. So I know all the brothers appreciate it. We love you guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
this was awesome.
Man. Yeah, just a labor of love, man. It worked out, man. And all right, Ethan, my man.
All right, Big Ethan. Big Christian,
Big Gabe, Big Gabe. Thank you so much.
All right,
man.
Trevon never came back. Okay, all right, Trevon, if you can hear us at all, man, it was a pleasure, dude. I hope the tech can work for the school year, but hey, it was awesome, man. All right, gentlemen, LeBron, me and you, man, we'll talk.
We'll talk. Take care, man.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right.